Captains, welcome back to the channel where we dissect every photon torpedo, console, and set bonus in Star Trek Online. Today, we are time-warping back to some classic Dyson Sphere reputation gear from Season 8. These Mark XII Very Rare pieces from Dyson Joint Command are character bind-on pickup, Vice Admiral level, and totally free if you have got the reputation maxed. We are talking Protonic Arsenal, 3-piece set. Console, Universal, Proton Particle Stabilizer, Dyson Proton Weapon, Gravimetric Photon Torpedo Launcher, and the Dyson Joint Command Technologies, 4-piece set. Dyson Deflector Array, Dyson Combat Engines, Dyson Field Stabilizing Singularity Core, Warbirds only or Warp Core, non-Warbirds. Dyson Regenerative Shield array values here do not include skills or mods, so expect boosts in a real build. I will break down stats, explain mechanics, reveal set bonuses, and give my honest opinions on viability in 2025's meta. Stick around. This could supercharge your photon torpedo boat or tanky cruiser. First up, Protonic Arsenal. This Dyson reputation set, tiers 1 through 4, is all about proton damage and photon torpedoes. Proton's niche is low enemy resists and shield bypass procs, but limited buffs keep it off meta lists. Still, it is fun for hybrid cannon, beam, and torpedo builds. 1. Console, Universal, Proton Particle Stabilizer Mark XII stats. Plus 3 weapon power. Plus 3 engine power. Plus 17.3 Starship Electroplasma System flow, faster power transfer, huge for power-hungry builds. Plus 13.1% proton damage. Universal slot means any ship. Power boosts keep weapons and engines humming at 125 or higher. Electroplasma system flow is gold for maintaining levels during bursts. Proton buff only helps proton sources. This set's weapon, proc polarons, but it is baseline solid. My take, 8 out of 10. Great use anywhere, console for power management. Pairs with vulnerability locators for damage. Not meta, but free and reliable. 2. Dyson Proton Weapon Mark XII stats. Plus 2% bonus all damage, Dyson Reputation Tier 6. Energy damage, 180-degree arc. 341.1 proton damage, 682.2 damage per second. Minus 4 weapon power drain low. 50% chance on critical hit. 522.8 proton, ignores shields, versus Voth, 261.4 versus non-Voth. Plus 6% critical chance, plus 10 accuracy. 2-second recharge explanation, hybrid beam, and cannon. Fires like a beam array but takes cannon and beam abilities with set bonuses. Shield piercing critical hit proc shines versus Voth double damage. Low drain, wide arc perfect for or AFT.my take, 9 out of 10. Unique and versatile. Proc is reliable, pairs with critical hit severity stacking, low power cost. Love it on torpedo boats. Slap aft for constant damage over time. Viable in photon builds. 3. Gravimetric Photon Torpedo Launcher Mark XII stats. Plus 2% bonus all damage, Tier 6. Kinetic, 90-degree arc. 5,605.4 damage, 700.7 damage per second. Destroys Voth A-stun drones. 33% chance, upon detonation, creates a 1-kilometer radius gravimetric rift for 5.1 seconds. 761.4 kinetic damage, ignores shields. Minus 0.23 repel. Destroys Voth A-stun drones. Reveals cloaked ships. Negative repel values pull targets closer. Damage increases as targets get closer to the center. Plus 6% critical chance. 8-second recharge. Standard photon torpedo with gravimetric well prop. In Torpedo Spread, multiple rifts cluster enemies for area of effect meltdown. Shield ignore plus pull equals science torpedo synergy. Niche versus Voth and drones. My take, 8.5 out of 10. Gravimetric well proc is god tier with spread and gravimetric well. Outshines plain photons in crowds. 2025 still strong for task force operations like Dyson Space Time Frame. Set 2, Arsenal Synergy, plus 22.9% photon projectile damage, plus 3% critical chance all attacks. Proton weapon uses beam, fire at will. Set 3. Particle stabilizers, plus 10% critical chance and plus 10% critical severity. Photon projectiles, proton weapon uses cannon, rapid fire. Explanation: 2-piece, torpedo damage per second spike plus hybrid firing modes. 3-piece, torpedo critical hit heaven, stack with duty officers. Opinion: full 3-piece? Niche B tier for photon and torpedo spam, for example Manticore. Bonuses dated versus modern sets, but zero cost plus fun factor equals easy win for alternate characters. Now, Dyson Joint Command Technologies, tiers 2 through 5. Tanky engineering marvels from Solani reverse engineering. Perfect for cruisers and science ships. Piece. Key stats. Niche. Dyson Deflector Array. Plus 17.5 shield restoration, plus 26.2 hole capacity, plus 26.2 exotic particle generator, plus 17.5 drain expertise. Sustain plus exotics and drains. Dyson Combat Engines. Plus 2.5 all powers, shield, engine, auxiliary, plus 29.7 flight speed, plus 0.98 turn, plus 16.5 full impulse, all power to engines, plus 122.7 speed. Combat Speed Demon. Dyson Field Stabilizing Singularity Core, Warbuds. 5 to 15 shield, Singularity based, Warp 12.34, plus 17.5 electroplasma system flow, 50% trans-warp cooldown reduction, plus 20% slipstream, plus 20 impulse expertise. Improved Singularity jump, shield capacitor, 629.6 regeneration, 30 shield power, repairs offline. Romulan God tier. Dyson Field Stabilizing Warp Core, non-warbuds. Shield, // shield power scales low, plus 5 maximum shield, warp 12.34, plus 17.5 electroplasma system flow, auxiliary to shield, 7.5%, 50% trans-warp cooldown reduction, plus 20% slipstream, plus 20 impulse expertise, shield capacitor, 314.8 regeneration, plus 15 shield 10 seconds repairs. Federation and Klingon Defense Force Tank Core. Dyson Regenerative Shield Array. 5,666 maximum, 10% bleed through, 1,309.5 regeneration every 6 seconds, minus 10% all energy to shields, minus 20% antiproton, depleted facing, plus 3,840 regeneration per facing, 67% resistance for 10 seconds. Hyper-Regeneration Beast. Set bonuses. Set 2. Shielded Critical Systems. Set 3. Proton Barrage. Set 4. Reactive Shielding Explanation, Hull and Shield Focus, Exotic Particle Generator for exotics, Speed and Turn for maneuverability. Capacitors heal offline shields, clutch versus alpha strikes. Opinion: 4-piece A tier for tanks. Engines and deflector staple on budget cruisers. Shields hold versus modern threats. Romulan core overpowered for warbuds. Grab for survivability. Pairs with Proton Set Console. Build tips montage, ships equipped, damage per second parses, host. Quick builds. Torpedo boat, for example, Fleet Armitage 3-piece Protonic plus Dyson engines and deflector. Spread plus Gravimetric well riffs equals cluster chaos. Tank cruiser, full 4-piece Dyson Technology plus Proton console. Unkillable plus Proton proc spice. Hybrid science, Warbird with Singularity core plus Proton Torpedo. Exotics plus riffs. Upgrade to Mark XIV or higher for parses, but Mark XII baseline solid for public queues. Final verdict: Protonic, fun B tier, 7.5 out of 10, for torpedo lovers. Gravimetric well proc eternal. Dyson Technology, Tank King, 9 out of 10. Free reputation grind? Do it. Meta? No, but tier 6 plus alternate character shine. Like for more classics. Drop your Dyson builds below. Subscribe, like, bell. Engage.